Hey, everybody. That was really sad. Everybody from the drama community probably was in one stream. Ugh, that was rough. There was a lady named Kitkat. She's like been here longer than basically anybody. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Okay, sorry. So there was a lady named Kitkat from the drama community. She's like one of the original people. Been here forever, and she passed away in her sleep. So there was a stream going on over on one Wednesday, and I just didn't want to like go live when that was going on. So, anyways, and just wanted to explain to you guys. Love you, tacos. Hey, Monique. Yes, it was rough. Hey, Samara. Hey, Batty. Life Rewinded. Raquel. Yeah, Dory. Right. Hey, Dee Dee. November Rain. It's really good to see you again. Let's see, Carrot Top, Scoop. I think I got everybody. If I didn't get you, it's definitely not on purpose. But um, man, she was just so young, and she was so feisty. Like I don't think I've ever been told off by anybody more than Kit Kat. But she also would come in like a couple of days later on my stream and tell me she loved me and she's gonna sit this one out, and that was just her. But she always like you never had to wonder how she felt about you. She was very much that person that would just tell you exactly what she thought, why she thought it, and even if you didn't agree, she didn't care. Like that's what was her feeling. So, hey Denise, hey Wild One, hey Ash, love you. Hey Brandy, hey Mike. So yeah, you never had to wonder. Like you didn't have to be like, I wonder what Kit Kat thinks of me. Never, ever. Like you didn't. You just knew she would be the first one to pipe up and tell you, this is why I think this, and like go fuck yourself, basically. Even if she loved you, she would tell you, I think this is blah blah blah. I think that's blah blah blah. I'm mad because she was the first one to always tell you those things. So um yes, thank you, tacos. Love you. And I know that there was like some mix ups. I saw people like wondering if this taco was like the other taco. No, this is the good taco in my chat. So, hey, Crime Canary. Hey, Mac 11. Um, I just don't even have the words quite yet. So I don't have the words yet to explain how I feel about all of this. It's a shock. Like she's been a part of our community forever. she, I've never not known Kit Kat and Ziggy to be here together. So hold on, I'm gonna get a drink. Hey Vicky. Vicky said, I don't type in here much, but I've been here a long time, and I could tell by her comments to me that she liked you a lot. Hugs everyone. Thank you, Vicky. Yeah, we she always would make it a point to come back and tell me that she loved me. She disagreed with me a lot, but she never made it like she didn't like me because of it. So I appreciated her. So it doesn't, I don't know. Sorry, I had to get a message. I don't know. I'm almost at a loss for words, which never happens. Like this does. I always have something to say. This is so very sad. Does everybody? Well, maybe not tacos. Um, yeah, Stephanie, it's a devastating day. Hey, Lacey, Misnomer, Dawn. Um, Geez, things like this happen, and it just like puts things into perspective. Sometimes, like um, life is so short. She was really young. She had grandkids and all that, but she wasn't like an older lady. I know, right? Nobody else. I remember a little bit of that stuff with Miss Wonderful. Yeah. Jeez, oh Pete's. Hey, more than enough. Hey, Ben, how are you doing? What a sad day. My gosh. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright. Hey, chat.
God. Oh,
I
this is
know.
sad. Um, yeah, she always say I love you to your friends. She always say that. Is anyone? I bet. I don't think I haven't heard from Sandy. I haven't heard from her at all. I wonder. I hope she's okay.
Where has she been?
I don't know. Somebody else asked me the other day, and I thought sometimes she just takes little breaks, you know. Um,
Yeah.
so that's what I kind of put it up to. Hey, Jenny Rose.
Hey, Batty, Crime Canary, Raquel, Brandy, everybody saying hi.
Yeah, I felt so bad for Zigzag because that was like
Yeah.
her. They were like two peas in a pod. They just anywhere you saw Kitkat, Zigzag was not far behind.
Yeah, and that cry, like that wail, like that, like I felt that because I have felt that recently a couple of times. I know how that
Yeah,
feels, and I felt so bad for them.
yeah. Kitkat passed away yesterday in her sleep. Well, maybe the night before. I don't know. It was like when they woke up. But either way, she passed away, and we just came from the one wind stream where her daughter came up and Ziggy came up and Angelo and Savage and Shannon. You know, because she was part of
Dee
the
Dee.
ship. Oh God. So yes, yes, little Sally Walker. Shocking. Like
Yeah, I was actually thinking about when I first came to this community. I remember, like, when seeing Kit Kat in chats. I remember thinking I'm gonna have to earn this one's trust for sure, because
I know, I
and it's
know.
and you know what, it's like natural. We're all that way. When somebody new comes around, we're like side eyeing them, and we're like, no new friends, and because we've been through certain things on here. And
Yes,
she actually, I gained her trust. Like, I just want to say that I'm happy that I'm one of those people that actually did gain her trust, and I gained her respect. I guess it's more about respect than trust. And she started coming around. She would come in my chat, and she always told me she loved me and said
yeah.
hi to me in other chats.
Yeah, she always said she would get mad at me. She got mad at me a couple of times, and you would know when Kit Kat was mad at you. Like you never just had to wonder. Hey, Canal. Like I never left a like if she came in my chat, I never wondered how she felt because she was just like the most blunt person I think I've ever met, and sometimes it would hurt my feelings, but she would always come back, and we would, always be like, I love you, I love y'all. Like she was just here, I think, like last
Yeah,
week.
she usually would reach out to people in a comment section or like in a private DM and want to talk about things that she was upset about too, which is really good.
Didi, your
She,
iPad's messed up, honey. Try to refresh. Love you, Stephanie. um, wow. I mean, it just puts things in perspective. I was like really mad earlier about Sarah
I was thinking
because
about
of
that
her
tree
shit,
frog. Two
but
people.
now it's like I know. Like, um, we were just talking about how many people like used to come and then they're not here anymore. Diane just said that last night.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
It's
some
really
people have
sad.
changed their names, like when something big goes down.
Hey, Andy.
Like
Yeah.
during the St. Jude thing, a lot of new names came around because a lot of people changed their names. But there are some people that, like, what happened to oh, the granny woman? What was her name?
Wait,
Uh,
the one that did the videos on
yeah,
MGL, Crazy Granny Nurse or whatever, Crazy Nurse Granny.
Crazy Nurse Granny. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I don't know.
they
She's
just
probably
disappear.
under a different name.
I don't
Um,
know. I don't know
I
if
don't
she
know
would do
either.
that, but
I don't know. I mean, who knows? Everybody did leave around that time because both sides were just so toxic back then. Hey,
mm-hmm.
Teach My Ash. That's nuts. It's like really. Hmm. Yeah, I feel the worst for Ziggy. I mean, I feel bad for everybody that was her friend, but
Oh my gosh, I know.
like that's like your other half, just like because they were like
And I
this.
know how Sierra's feeling right now because just I've been through it recently. I lost a parent recently, and I remember it felt like it was a dream. Like it don't feel real for a
Yeah,
little bit, and that's
no,
what she's
mm-mm.
feeling right now. She's probably feeling that it just don't even seem real yet. And then whenever it does hit you, you can finally
Yeah,
mourn it. But
it
can you
doesn't feel
imagine?
real. It doesn't. It takes a while for it to feel real. And she has, little ones and kiddos, and um, I hope that she'll
Yeah.
take everybody up on their offer to, at least she has people to talk to. That's always so important. Um, yeah,
Hmm.
Taco, for sure. People definitely get attached to people on YouTube, and you don't realize it. Hey, say Robbie, like you don't come here with the intention of I'm going to get attached to the people that are in the side chat or whatever, and you get attached. I know, Ash. I'm sorry. This is
Well, I mean,
terrible.
really, that's why we're all here, right? Because that happens. Like, you get attached to people and then you stay here.
And then you don't want to
Even when you
leave.
don't want to
Yeah.
be here anymore, you stay for the people that you love. So,
Yeah, that's true. I want to get a picture of Kitkat. She recently took one, and I want to like put it up for to let me get to it. Hold on. Sorry, guys, I can't see the chat for 1 second. I'm gonna get a picture of her. She was beautiful too.
hey, Samara.
She just took a picture. Like like, very recently.
I love you too, Batty. So, so much. You don't even know.
Love you, Batty. It's just I'm not good with death. Like I don't ever know what to say at all. I'm terrible with it.
Yeah, no, I mean, well, especially right now because it's kind of shocking.
Right?
Like, I
Yeah.
heard someone had passed away, and I'm like, well, who could it be? And then you think about people that's sick or something,
Yeah.
and then
Right. You don't think of
I'm
like
still trying to process it myself.
I don't know where that picture went. So
I feel so bad for all the people over there on the ship, and everybody on Wendy's panel, and everybody in the chat that like Kim Beerley, and all the people that have known her way longer than we have, obviously.
yes, right. I feel bad for everybody that
Ash,
yeah. I mean
love you,
Stephanie.
Ash.
All these
Yes.
they've done her so long. I'm gonna put this just in your DM so that I can grab it and I can share it because it was a really pretty picture.
Lacey,
All right, this is off one's thumbnail, so but it's
Life
all I can find.
Rewinded.
Yeah, like everybody. I don't know. Kit Kat.
I tried to tag everybody in the chat that I knew that, had been with her for a very long time.
Yeah, there she
Monique.
is.
Tagged Monique
Monique.
too.
Yeah, there's just so many people. Yeah, crying canary. There's so many people that just loved her, and even if you didn't like, I heard Ziggy say something similar. Even if you weren't like best friends with her, good friends with her, you're never going to forget her. You're always going to remember her. So
Yeah.
she
She
was
was
very.
good to me.
Yeah, she was. It's such a sad day. I'm not definitely not going to do what I had planned now. I just
Well, I was thinking when I was trying to get my phone to freaking verify to get up here. I hate that crap. So it took me so long. I was thinking, I was like, wait a minute, I don't even know what she's going live about. But I thought maybe somebody was going to come with you and they couldn't anymore. And I didn't want you to have to be up here by yourself. So
yeah,
I was just
I
going to
just
wing it.
decided. I was okay. Or before I was gonna go live about something else, and then I heard that, and I'm like, oh my god, I
Yeah, I just
don't want to
feel
go
like
live about
everybody
that now.
needs to come together and be supportive right now. Help
Hey,
each
crazy
other.
dingo. Yeah, Lucy. Hey, good to
Hopefully,
see you guys.
everybody that was close to her has a Discord that they can gather in with their friends and
Yeah,
some people to share their thoughts with.
yeah. I like you, dingo. I like you, crazy dingo. I hope that I think a lot of them still use like Twitter DMs or whatever, which wherever,
Hmm.
just somewhere to lean on each other because that's a big loss to their community. I mean, it's a big loss to our community too, but they have like a really tight knit little community over there. And
Yeah.
when anybody dies, it's just so sad.
Shannon, Savage, all of you guys, like Pirate, Rainbow, just Angelo, all the OGs, like everybody.
Kim barely said it's okay to talk about the drama. We need a distraction. Um,
Mercedes girl, I missed you too.
we can talk about it for a second. I, uh, um,
What is it?
I don't want to go like, and I don't want to restream her or anything because I'm just not gonna do all that. But I don't know why. I just want to make it clear that for when I'm nobody's clone. That's really my biggest message. I didn't claim you, Sarah. Like at this point, I'm kind of starting to think you did it to yourself. That's where I'm gonna leave
Yeah,
that.
that's where I'm at too.
Because you keep bringing it up when nobody else
I mean,
is.
if it's not her, it's somebody over in the trip. Oh, you just had to bring it up. You know how I've been dying to talk about this.
Well, go ahead.
I mean,
Everybody's
you're over there messing with Ernie Shell, and he has a lot of supporters. You're over in the true crime community. You left us. You didn't want to argue with us no more. So you went over there, and you fucked with people over there, and then you come back over here and insinuate that people over here are cloning you. I
hey
just don't.
Chicky.
I don't know a single person over here who would even
Well,
think
okay.
about.
I'm gonna say this, and this isn't me saying it's definitely her, but I'm gonna say that comments that were either deleted super fast or deleted like not ever let through, you were referencing, and it has, in my opinion, it just seems like it's starting to seem more like yourself. I didn't clone you. You are more mad at me since you got copied and trolling me. Listen, I didn't clone you. And if you don't stop, you know what happens. Then 50 people make clones of y'all.
I
Like, just
told a bunch of you from the beginning that she's doing that to herself. I just
mm-hmm.
cannot. Hey,
Yep.
November Rain.
November Rain, it's good to see you, honey. It's like nobody else would. I don't know anybody else that's gonna do all that. So that's what I'm gonna leave out. Let me take Kitkat's picture off. I feel bad with her picture up there. I don't want to. But yeah,
What is
I
it?
don't know anybody else that's gonna do that either. So
Yeah, me personally, I don't know anybody that would. I mean, if you are, knock it off, I guess, whatever. I don't really care at this point.
me neither. I don't care
I
about it,
just
but it's not
don't.
me.
Nope,
She's
not
very
me.
fixated on the ponies and on me, like very fixated because
I
I busted
know.
her
She's
out a couple
making
times.
videos on Molly Go Lightly, Ernie Shell,
Right?
and
Like,
then you're pissing all those people off, them and their supporters, and then blaming us when we're not even thinking about you because you're not talking about us or we're not talking about you, or it just doesn't make any sense to me.
yeah.
And a lot of things that she said today in her live was really getting on my nerves because it just wasn't true. She was gaslighting the fuck out of her chat. Like, she was
Mm.
saying, well, when Win and Randy had a stream about me last night, I guess, so I'm responding.
No,
No, you talked about them first.
yeah,
They
right. She always does
responded to
that. She
you.
does that all the time. She'll have a stream. She used to do this to me and Stephanie and Starlight all the time. She would be like talking about us for like 2, 3 days and then go live and say, I haven't mentioned them. I don't know why they're talking about me. Like, you
I
just
hate that shit. I
what?
mean, if you're gonna
What?
say it and you're
I got it
gonna
better.
respond and join in, then fucking own it. The
Right.
lies
Just
is what I can't handle.
yes. Like she always does really bad about that. So like she won't tell everybody, a lot of people miss her streams or whatever. She'll put them on private or on members, then accuse us of doing that after she done started a whole dumpster fire. Like, wait a minute,
I
you
cannot.
just had a stream about all of us. Like, get the fuck out of here. I can't. Hey Carla. It's just bullshit. It's the same bullshit she's been pulling for months and months and months. She's got caught trolling a few times because she is getting sloppy. Just quit trolling, Sarah, and you wouldn't even have any problems. Like, you're making your own problems, and you're going after all these different people, like hardcore, not just a video or two. But then you're coming back and blaming everything like on this community, like BTS said. I know I'm gonna mess your name up. Hey Kelly, I'm just gonna call you Kelly.
I
But it's the
understand.
same pattern she's had for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know, Tree Frog, because nobody else is talking about it. This is the first time that I made a post about it, telling her to stop. That's only 2 times that I've literally brought it up because I'm not going to keep
And you know
talking
what?
about it.
She's made me not even want to ever hear the word recovery and sobriety ever again. And that's bad. Like, I know that sounds bad, but I'm just sick of hearing it.
No, I'm so sick of hearing it, and because she will come on here too. It doesn't help. She'd come on here like slurring or clearly not well, and then talking about her recovery. That's not a way. Like, just don't talk about it. Nobody else is. You're the one that's making your recovery relevant. You are. I don't know. I don't know what
Yeah,
the
I
answer
really
is,
don't
but
even want to talk about her anymore because I don't know. I feel some type of way about, like, I have very strongly wanted to respond and react to every life she's had, but I also feel very strongly about the shape that she's in right now, and I wouldn't wish anything to happen on anyone. Um, mm,
no. But it's like,
Even
how much can
though,
you let her get away with, right? Like,
yeah,
without saying anything.
it's hard to listen to an entire live stream because there's so many lies,
So many lies. Thank you,
and it's just
Chicky.
hard to keep your mouth shut about it.
It really is. It's like
And the people in her
K180.
chat just go right along with it, and I'm like, what? Do you people not watch anybody else's live stream?
No, they
Because
don't.
if
No.
you if you would watch the other side of what's happening, maybe you could help her. Look, nobody on here can help her, right? She's got to get some help in real life. But at least
Mm-hmm.
maybe you, as her friend in the chat, telling her you love her so much, can at least tell her the truth and help her with your words instead of enabling her. You're enabling her at this
Right.
point.
Like, maybe say, Sarah, you did do a live about them yesterday, and maybe we could just stop, or maybe encourage her to talk about other things. I mean, at this point, it's just ridiculous. It's all the time, and ever since that day when I caught her trying to bring up like a couple-month-old stream on TNT's that one day, I was just like, I knew what it was from that point on. She was trying to bring up a stream from like a couple months ago to get them mad again because they weren't mad anymore. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, Sarah? Why are you doing that? Like, there was no. Thank you for subscribing, Kelly. How do you say it? Like, can somebody help me? Y'all know I'm bad. Try to
Mm,
say it.
this is Chicky Katie.
No, it's this one
Oh,
right here on the screen.
I
Hey,
don't
Kimmy.
know. Kelly Gurn?
I just don't want to mess your name up, so I'm just gonna call you
Kelly
Kelly.
Gurn is how I would say it. I don't know.
Kelly Grin. Kelly Grin. I don't want to mess it up. Okay, Kelly Green. Thank you. Thank you.
Kelly
I
Gurn.
never would have
Oh,
guessed.
okay. Me either. I'm up here. Kelly Gurn. Leave it to me.
I know, right? I'm like the queen of messing names up. It's no disrespect. Like, even the most simple of names, I'm probably going to say it wrong. So,
What one are
please
you?
don't think that I'm doing
Like,
that out of disrespect.
180 says addicts can be ridiculous. I should know. I used to be one. Well, I wasn't one, but I know people. It's very close to me in real life that is, and I have even like blood related people. I'm like, look, if that's what you want to do, you're gonna have to go somewhere else and do it. There comes a point where you have to draw a line because you're just enabling and you're not helping them. So
Yeah, like when I
mm,
was in active addiction, and I've said this a million times, if I would have had that at my disposal, like just YouTube and sad fishing, I probably would be dead because at first, like, more people are catching on now, which is great, right? But for a long time, nobody did catch, like, her tricks were okay. Everybody was sending her a lot of money. And I'm just thankful that she's still here. And I just want her to wake up. I don't want anything bad for her. I want her
right,
to shut the fuck up about me.
yeah,
That's what I want. Stop.
and I know she's going through a lot of shit, but we're all going through some shit. So like, if I came every time I've ever cried on here, like, people just call me, go cry some more, or call me a crybaby. Sarah can go live and cry every single day for an hour, and I haven't seen the first person say that to her. What does that tell you
No,
about us, and what does that tell you
no,
about
I
me?
actually
Just
feel bad.
saying.
Hi, Fortnite for life. Hmm. Um. Hey, Long Island girl, how are you doing? Tara. Yeah, we don't make fun of her for crying. I'm not gonna make fun of
Hey,
her for
Tara.
crying. I'm just gonna tell her, leave my name out of shit. That's all I've ever asked. I don't care what she does over there. If she gets people's money at this point, that's on them. Just leave my name out of it. Like, or you don't get to come and cry about people going at you when you're struggling, because all of us are struggling, honey. Ain't nobody that I know just easy sailing right now. So
No.
for sure.
We're all in debt.
Right.
Probably 99% of us is still owes a bill we ain't paid yet, whether it be a hospital bill or whatever. I mean,
Right.
come on.
Exactly. I mean, all of us have these. I have struggles. Everything costs $1 million right now. Not literally, but everything's inflated. Everybody has some kind of life struggle. Even if you have the money to make it, then you're struggling emotionally, or you lost a parent, or lost a
Right.
loved one. Everybody is struggling. That does not give you the right to come on the internet and be a fucking asshole and then be off limits because you have a struggle in your life that you've overshared with the internet. That is not how it works.
I really do think it's a desperate cry for attention, and she probably really does need to be ghosted, which is why I haven't said a whole lot more than I've really wanted to since the day that she said my name 10 freaking times on her panel, because I'll never forgive her for that. So it's just hard not to address it though when it's right in your face.
No, I know it. I don't address her as like if it was somebody else, I would address them more. Kelly Green, I get that. I feel that so much right now. But if it was somebody else, I probably would have responded even more than I did. But I really just want her to quit saying bullshit about me. Leave my name out of shit, and I don't have a problem. I've left you alone. But stop trying to make things make these big things about me. Every live you mention me, it's old. Shut the fuck up now, Sarah, please.
CCK.
That comment's funny. I can't even afford to be in debt. I understand. I have, everybody's just got struggles.
Shit, she's behind on her taxes on her house, apparently.
Again?
Some of us, yeah, so some of us are still trying to pay our parents' funeral bills off. Like, some people in this community don't have food to eat every day. I'm just saying, it could always be worse. And you're
How
not
many
the only
times is she
person
gonna
with a
be
problem.
right? And how many times are you gonna be behind in your fucking thing? That's not everybody else's fault. I'm sorry, but I know people that have paid them for you. Like, let's not do this, Sarah. Let's just stop.
Well, I'm just going by what she said today, but I don't know. She was saying somebody looked it up and was talking about it, and she's like, "Yes, I am behind on my taxes or whatever." Or, I don't know. Anyway, it's none of my business really, and I don't care. But she brought it up as the only reason why I mentioned it.
I know, right? And Daria's just kidding. So for anybody that sees that, she says that as a joke now because that's what I think Sarah said one day. So she always comes in and jokes around about it now. So it's like kind of a little inside joke now. Jeez, oh Pete. I don't know. I don't get it. Because I mean, listen, I know that people have hard times. I understand. I get it. Trust me. But like 3 years of the shit going constantly, and then nobody in the community can have an opinion about it after you dragged us for filth. Like, can you imagine if we came on here and said we're behind on our taxes on our home and we can't afford for graduation for our kid? Can you imagine if you did that, BTS?
Yeah,
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine? Can you look? I've been called a scammer for less, and let me tell you this: no one this is my opinion. No one on YouTube should know that you're behind on any bill. Like, it's not the internet's responsibility, Leticia, or the world's responsibility to pay your bills, or I just don't understand that. Like, don't come on here and talk about your personal life.
Right, exactly. Hold on a second. I want to make sure that Angel still has her wrench because I had to take all wrenches like a couple times ago, and
because all they're doing, like, let me just all you're doing is pulling at people's heartstrings. That, some people are just like that. They're very giving, okay, and I feel like people take advantage of that when they come on here and talk about what they need money for. Now, if you're putting out content and you're making videos and you're using equipment to go out and whatever, then I think it's okay for people, to donate to you to like help you keep your channel going for their entertainment. But to just come on here and e-bag or dry bag, and that's exactly what you do if you come on here and say that. Because why does anybody else need to know that? Okay.
And look, even if it's one time, if it was a
Hey,
one time thing,
Roman.
like, hey, I'm a little behind, and you don't have to, but if you want to donate, that's great. One time would be totally different, but it's literally been two and a half, 3 years now of constant. I don't have money for this. I'm behind for that. I don't have the money to do this. That's a little different than like asking a one or even two times in the whole time you've been here. But freaking constantly like that, it really does make it hard for anybody to want to donate to anything. I can speak for me. For me, to want to donate to anything.
I was live streaming already and fucking sleeping in my car. Okay. I was live streaming and had left like everything. Didn't have nothing but the clothes that I had on my back that day. Luckily I had good friends that helped me, but I
Yeah.
didn't come on here and cry to strangers on the internet when I knew that there are some really, there's some people well off in the community or whatever that likes to help people. I've actually turned it down during that time. Some people reached out to me privately and offered to help, and I said no.
Thank God you did. That's all I'm gonna say because I know
Well,
I
it
can't.
didn't really help me any because I was still called a scammer for a whole year or probably longer. But at the same time, I have like morals, integrity, self respect. I don't feel like the internet owes me anything. If I get myself in a shit mess, then I got myself in it. I'm going to have to get myself out of it. You know? I
Exactly.
just,
Ditto. Life rewinded. I love you. Exactly. Like I mean, there's been times. Look, I've been streaming for 2.5 years now. I think about 2.5 years. Of course, there's hard times, but I didn't make it everybody's business. I didn't come on here and say I need this and I need that
I've
because guess what?
never heard you come on
No,
here and say, I'm behind on my bills. We all, at some point or another, if you're saying you've never been behind or you've never been struggling, you're lying.
can I hold on? That was an accident. Hold on a sec. It was an accident.
I'm just sick of it. I can't stand to hear somebody come on here and dry beg for drugs, basically, when I know there's people in here that probably don't even eat every day.
I know,
It just
right? I know. And it's
kills
very
me.
frustrating. It's totally frustrating because you know that she's struggling and she's going to come back in a couple days after she has some sob story and say, yeah, I was on something that day. And there are people that won't even speak up, that can't even afford, like you said, to eat, or people that are struggling, like really struggling, that won't open their mouth at all. And you have this one that's like wants their whole life handed to them. And that's not how it works. It's just not. It's not right to put that on everybody. It's okay, Roman. It's all right. It happens.
Everybody needs help sometimes. And there's
Yes,
nothing wrong with
absolutely.
that. It's just, it's starting to really be like the whole Leticia thing as far as, being like thinking that the world owes you and should, keep you up and take care of you and pay your bills.
Yeah.
And
Have you
that's
been
just not
keeping
the way
up
the
to?
world works.
It's really not, and it shouldn't be. Like, I mean, I understand. Like, if you're, like I said, I couldn't even like understand if it was like a one or two time thing. But the people that come on here and do it all the time probably make it harder for the people that actually are having a hard time and won't speak up to say anything because they've watched this person do it for years and years, and everybody's mad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's just not fair. Um,
And those people never get called a scammer.
yeah, Daria's just kidding, guys. She don't leave Daria. It was uh hold on, I think somebody's accidentally pocket modding. Hold on a sec. Just hang on if you get accidentally hit. It's an accident. Okay,
Hey,
there's
just
Kanile.
Angel.
Hey Angel, it's good to see you. Yes, there are some variants. I a little I thought that said creatures, that would have been better. Just saying. But it said creators. It's It's crazy. It's just nuts. I don't know. We'd have to pay for your whole life, and hey, if you can find people to do it, I guess whatever. But I just wish people would not, because actually I'm afraid that something's going to happen to Sarah. Like, she does not sound good at all.
Yeah,
But
I had a bad feeling whenever I heard somebody passed away and I didn't know who it was. I was like, oh my God. Just
hey,
don't come on here
Sasquatch.
and do that to people.
Right. Don't put people in that
Please
position.
stop.
Please, yes. Hey,
I don't,
Mellow
you know what?
One.
I don't even cry. I don't even let my kids know in real life that I'm upset. I don't want them worrying about me. I
No,
can't
absolutely
imagine
not.
coming on here on a public platform, knowing my kids are watching, and cry and talk about my personal life and my problems. I just can't imagine.
Oh my God, no. That's like something that people taught me really early on is don't mix. You're in the drama community. The only reason people will care about your personal business on YouTube is to use it against you later, like basically. And that is like, if anybody's starting to think about like doing a channel, unless you're gonna specifically go to the family vlogging section, I would never bring your problems onto this platform, like, or your real life at all, because people will use it, they will flip it, they will, all of the above. Like, it just won't be good. So
Yeah, and those family vloggers actually do a lot of work to put out a lot of content while they're vlogging. They're not just coming on
absolutely,
here
yeah,
using people that because they know if certain people in the community see you sad, they're going to send you money. I mean, it's different.
good to see you, Sasquatch. Hope you're doing good. I, bye, wild one leaving, bye, wild one. Night. Yeah, I don't know. I cannot be a family vlogger either, man. They get CPS and stuff called on them all the time too. So, uh, over there in those parts of YouTube, but yeah, especially over here, just keep your personal. Like, maybe meet a couple friends that you feel comfortable talking in private to, but bringing it onto YouTube, it literally will. Anything you say will be used against you. I
I
just had a
wouldn't put my
comment.
kids out there anyways like that. But that's just me.
No. When I first came, like this is like 2.5 years ago, I didn't understand everything yet. I talked a little bit about my recovery. I did like 2 recovery lives within the first month, and somebody just came under my comments with a troll account referencing things from those lives, and I haven't talked about that in over 2 years. Like,
Oh, wow.
yeah, people hold on to that shit, man. They do.
I know.
Does anybody else want to come up? But
I've
just
shared very, very little on here publicly and been through the ringer over it. Like, there's no way.
there's not a lot that I. Hey Jeff, how you doing? Missed you. Oh, Jeff. Jeff says he loves you and misses you. Everybody's happy you're up here.
Jeff, I was in the chat tagging you when you were on panel. I was like, I love you, Jeff, but you might not have known that that was me.
Yeah, she changed her name to
I was like, I miss you
Unbothered.
so much.
He's probably like, who's that? Yeah, Batty. It was a comment by an account that I'm not going to shout out, but they made references. Like, they had some of it wrong, but they made a reference to some things that I said in my um, recovery live, and that was over 2 years ago. Like, I'm talking, it'll actually, yeah, it's closer to 3 years now, because it was like within the first month that I did those. And as soon as I realized how this community was, I only shared it because Laura shared about my recovery, and I wanted to, like, I didn't want her sharing my story, so I shared my story. And then I found out how this community was, and I was like, nope, putting the kibosh on that. And people held on to it for all this time. So,
It's crazy. Why,
yeah.
though? Do you ever just ask yourself why people are so
The,
invested? I can't even remember what I need to remember every day, let alone try to remember everybody's, like, every word that's ever came out of their mouth on YouTube.
I don't know, because I don't remember shit from 2 years ago. Y'all know I don't
I
hardly
don't
remember
either.
yesterday. I'm really bad about it. Hi, Samara. It's good to see you, Lanky. Um,
I forget what was
yeah,
gonna do when I
Bex.
walk in the next room.
Me too. I have the worst memory. Like, I just, because like all day I'm running around doing stuff, and I ain't got time to hold on to your stuff when I'm trying to remember. Oh my God, this kid needs this, or I got to go get this kid that, or I got to take
Oh
them
my
here. I ain't
God,
got
I don't know
time
how.
to
Like, I'd be so scatterbrained with 6 kids. I don't know how you do it. I
a
guess you just do
whiteboard.
it.
A
But
whiteboard.
yeah,
Seriously, I have a
yeah,
whiteboard, and
I'd
it says
definitely have to
like
take a lot of notes for sure.
I do. My kids make fun of me because they have their whiteboard that they have to like we fill them out at the beginning of the month, the older ones, of course. Because otherwise, if they don't fill theirs out and I don't fill mine out, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, like I'm just keeping it real. I don't remember. Like
Love
how am
you,
I supposed
Lanky.
to? Love you, Lanky. Thank you, Tess. I really do try to keep it separate. Like I wish I could talk to you guys about the struggles and stuff that because there is struggles, but I can't because then somebody's gonna make a troll account that says X, Y, and Z, and that is the one thing that would probably get me to act out of character. And so why even put yourself in
Right.
there? There's no reason. I don't need to do all that.
Yeah. There's some people that are bully, like, literally, it's bullying. Like, every time you speak out or, show yourself in a chat, you start being trolled or, people saying they better not see you again or they're going to do this and that. That's just straight up bullying.
Yeah,
Everybody
some people.
deserves to be here. If you don't like them, just block them.
Yeah, I literally there are certain people that um every time they speak out. Like I feel like every time I say anything, Sarah holds on to it. Not that she's bullying me. I'm not a victim. I'm here willingly. But I can't like I everything I say she tries to hold on to. That's why for the most part I've been ghosting her, but she's not gonna accuse me of these fucking Sarah clones that I fucking blocked everywhere. You know? Hey Tyler, how
Yeah.
you doing?
The only
It's
people I
ridiculous.
think that don't deserve to be here are people that are just maliciously calling cops and CPS and,
Well, yeah, of course.
threatening people's lives or something like that. But
Of course,
otherwise,
yes.
like, there's really nothing you can do. Charles Manson has supporters. Ted Bundy has supporters. Like, everybody's gonna have their supporters.
I know it's really sad too. Like, yeah, we should life rewinded. I wish we could talk about it on here because I've had a lot of people, because my recovery was put on blast like really early on, tell me like I would enjoy a recovery live, and I've even been like, okay, I'll do it in my memberships. But even then, it's not really safe because people join your membership and they grab the lives, and it's just not. I just don't want to do that to other people and to myself and all of that. I just don't want to do all that. What are they in disbelief about? Hold on. Um, oh yeah, I know about Kitkat. Yeah, it's there's never going to be another Kitkat. Okay. Huh.
No, it's not
Yeah. Well,
unbelievable.
it is. She was just so young and she's so spunky and Taco. I wouldn't really care as long as if I didn't have like children, but that's the angle that they take when you have kids. They take the angle of everything
Whatever
they
will hurt you the most.
yeah, so hey, authority check. They'll take the angle of going at your kids with it. So, say I was like to do a recovery live, they will somehow or another incorporate my kids in it. That's just how it goes around here. So, yeah,
That's
not
hard.
that kind of Kit Kats, Tyler. They're not from our community. We lost a lady named Kit Kat today. Well, no, it was yesterday, but it was announced earlier. That's why I was late for my live. Um, Her name was Kit Kat on here, and they did a live about it. You have your own cult on TikTok, really? What kind of cult? Love you, Angel. Hold on, what's Jeff saying? Oh no, it's look, Ash is not mad, but sometimes she doesn't not read the chat and she just comments a lot. Sometimes, or she'll be doing 20 things at one time. Hey,
Hey.
you okay to be here?
Hey, Stephanie.
I just
You all
wanted
right?
to come up for just a few minutes. I don't think I'll stay very long.
Okay.
Probably
Okay.
shouldn't.
Thank you, Miss Nomer. How are you feeling?
I just wanted to say that I'm sorry to Zigzag and Sierra and everybody else. I'm sorry. I shouldn't. I
It's okay.
shouldn't yell.
Well, you only stay
I
as
thought I
long
would
as you're
be okay.
comfortable. It's a sad topic. Like I didn't even I was sitting here with the live because like I was gonna go live even if nobody's able to come up, but I was just sitting here looking at the live button, like honestly, like okay, just hit the live button. It's all good. Like just do it. And I just like, what am I even gonna talk about? Like, what am
Yeah.
I gonna say? What am I gonna like? Because like it brings you down a couple notches. I was really mad, okay, and then I was like, but wait, it's like all stupid. What am I even gonna fucking say? And then I saw Carrot Top like, thank you for going live, and I'm like, okay, I need to go live because people need somewhere to talk about it. But what am I gonna say? Like I did not know what I was gonna say. So
Well, I know I needed a distraction. I had just personally had a really shitty day beyond this, and then with this, it was just like, oh, my mind's blown. I can't even believe this day.
yeah, it's been rough, especially for you. Taco, yeah, I saw it. I'll try to play them at the end, and thank you, Ben. Um, I'll try to at least play one of them at the end. The other day I got distracted and forgot, but I have it pulled up already. You've had a really bad day, like, God. um,
Yeah.
yeah, but so and I saw like, and there was somebody else that said like, I'm so glad you're going live. So I was just like, I have to go live. And I had to talk myself into it, which never happens. Usually, y'all know me. I'm like, I'm going live. Hit the button. I was like, all right, you got to do this. Just what are you going to talk about? Like I was talking myself out of it. I didn't know what to do.
Well, it's also petty and silly whenever like you put it in perspective of something like this. It's just really petty and
Yeah,
doesn't really mean a whole lot.
yeah. It's like, well, what does
All the
what?
drama.
Um, yeah. Seriously, she colors and stuff. Jeff, she doesn't pay attention to the chat. She's not usually ever mad. If she is, you'll know it for sure. Um, it does. It puts it in perspective, and you're kind of like, okay, so I was going to talk about this, which I was really pissed off about, but then you hear somebody's child on a stream talking about how they're coping with the loss of their mother. And plus, there was other things that happened today that just like made it seem really stupid, like for the day. At least, yeah, I don't know. So, anyways, I'm sorry you had a bad day. I hope it'll be okay. Yes, life is so precious, Paige. It really is. It's good to see you, Paige. Life is very precious, and
I do have one more thing to say. I just watched Sour Girl's video, and she was talking about like if you have somebody to reach out to that you have unsaid words with, do it. Do that. Don't leave anything unsaid because you don't know how long somebody can be here.
That
Life
is
is
very
really
true. Because I remember when Morbid Angel passed away, I was so grateful that we had had that one last panel and squashed our differences before that happened. That was my thought when that happened. So it is something to think about.
yeah, I'm actually going to get the video. I didn't get to watch it yet. We're going to watch it together. It's only 3 minutes, and I think that we probably should hear it. So let's hear it together, y'all.
okay.
All
I'm gonna
right.
hop down back into to the chat, but I don't
Okay.
know how to do
Yeah.
that. I'll
Hold on a
just
second.
I'll just shut the whole thing. I'll shut the whole
Why
thing.
doesn't it doesn't give you the option to like? It doesn't say at the bottom leave studio.
On the phone, all it says is mic cam guest, and I don't see where it says leave studio at all.
Can you put yourself backstage? Because
Mm,
if you can get
Wait,
backstage, you should better X yourself out of there.
there. I removed you, but I don't know if that's actually like booting you. Wait, hold on. No, it won't even let me boot you because you're a co-host thing. So
Well, she's gone.
yeah, she's backstage. She'll
Oh,
just
okay.
yeah, there she goes. Okay, we can watch
Yeah.
Sour Girl's video. It's probably a little sad. I don't know because it says goodbye, sweet Kitkat. There's somebody that passed away. For those of y'all that are not from that community, her name was Kitkat, and she was like the OG of the OGs. Okay, like she's been here forever, and she passed away unexpectedly in her sleep. So let's listen to what Sour Girl has to say.
I am I am so sorry, Sierra. I am so sorry, Ziggy, and everybody whose lives were touched by Kitkat. She was she was an amazing lady. And she's gonna be so missed by so many. This always kind of takes me back to that moment, you know, when like when I lost my sister. It was just so fast, and we thought we had more time. It was like being sucker punched because there was no more time. So if you have anybody that you need to repair things with, anybody that you need to reconnect with, you better do it now, and don't let another day go by, because just like that, they'll be gone. There's no more time. The time's been taken away. So don't wait. I think that's part of what Kit Kat would want us to take away from this is do not wait. She never waited. She never waited. She would tell you exactly how she felt in every moment. And she loved very hard. And she is going to be so missed by so many people. Don't wait. Just don't wait. If you have somebody that you need to fix things with, or somebody in your family that you haven't said what you needed to say to, say it now. Because life is just so fragile, you know? Oh, love you, Kit Kat. And I love all of my friends here. I want you to know that. I'm not a warm and fuzzy person. I don't say that very often, but no, please know that I do. Good night.
Bless your heart, sour girl.
That was a beautiful video. And if you guys
And
are not subbed, here's her link.
I just want to say to Paige in the chat that I'm very proud of you for doing that. That's a really hard thing for some people to do. I'm a very stubborn person. I can be, and I can be a grudge holder. And I think what Stephanie's telling you that you won't regret it. I think that's true, and I'm proud of you for doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. I had a loss months ago, some months back, and I remember talking to a few people about it because I was just so glad that I made amends with the person that passed away, because we weren't good at all. Like, I mean, I got written out of the will, kind of not good. We were bad, but right before they passed, my best friend like pushed me to, okay, we got to go see them. Like, they're not good. My family told me they're not good. Like, let's just go. And I was just so glad that I did that I had went and said, you know, just the small things like to them that I needed to say, and I got to know that we were good when they passed. So even if it's you know, even if it's just a quick, hey, I'm sorry, you're sorry, like, you won't regret it. And most times as human beings, we're pretty forgiving, right? Like, ugh, goodness gracious. That was sad. I thought it was so respectful. Yes, yes, just Angel. If anybody wants to come up real quick, I'm not going to stay on too much longer. I just wanted to give people like a place to talk. And hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on a second. More than enough. Hold on, babe. That was an accident, I'm sure. Hold on. Oh, thank God. I thought I was going to start in my ear.
Angel said she accidentally timed her.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hold
It's
on, more than
okay.
enough. It's okay. I have like
It
a
was an
thing in my throat.
accident.
Hold on.
Accidents happen.
I hate that when you can't clear your freaking throat. Like, I hope I'm not getting sick, but it's like right there in your throat and you just cannot clear it. No matter how many times you try. I've drank stuff, I've been chewing gum. It's the worst. It's okay, Angel.
Look at Ash trying to be a badass in the chat. Listen, people, the people that you see trying to be the biggest badasses
Yes.
are always the ones with the biggest heart and have the most forgiveness.
Let me make sure this is Paige. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. It is.
Hi,
Hey.
guys. Hi,
Hi.
guys.
How
I'll
are
just say
you?
sad right now, but I
Yeah.
did that because I can't let another 10 years go by. Not now. Because I
That
just
takes a
think
lot
of,
of strength and courage, and I'm really proud of you.
thank you, but I'm sitting here thinking about Kitkat and how much she loved her friends and her family. So I just made the choice to just go and do it. And whatever comes of it, comes of it. I just
Yeah,
don't know what
well,
else.
that's all you can do. You can do your part. Hey, Potty Mouth Mama.
But
You'll
I'm
That's
be
all you
just
glad.
can
heartbroken.
do.
I'm
Yes,
just heartbroken.
you'll be glad you did, regardless
Yeah.
of
It's
the
okay,
result.
Angel. Angel, it's fine. It's okay. It happens, honey. You'll be glad you did. You're never going to regret doing something. You're going to regret what you didn't do. Like, even if
No.
it's, you're never going to, in my life, I've never regretted things like this that I went ahead and did. I've always regretted
Yeah.
not doing them. So it's going to be okay.
Because in reconciling that relationship, I will also be reconciling the relationship with my son.
Well, hey,
So,
that's
awesome.
amazing. That's amazing.
yeah, because he hasn't talked to me in 10 years either. So in healing one relationship, I could be healing that one too.
You won't regret
Absolutely.
it. Even if they reject you, you still won't regret it.
No,
You still won't
I
regret
won't,
doing that.
because
So
life, I'll say this and leave, then I'm going to hop down. Life is so precious. And if I could tell one person if you have to say I love you to somebody, do it.
Yeah.
Because you never know if they're going to be here tomorrow.
No, you don't. You never know, and you never know. Like, it's just always better. Like, okay, so say it doesn't work out the way you think it's going to work. You know that you did your part and said what you
Yeah.
needed to say, and that's all you can do in life.
Yeah, because I know that I made the first move. Even if
Right,
she doesn't
exactly.
want it, I've done what I could.
Right, it's all you can do, and like I said, I really don't think you'll ever regret that.
No, I won't. Even if nothing does come from that, I did try.
Right, exactly. Hey,
That's
Runtel, that
right.
I see you.
And I'm gonna,
Right, exactly.
I am going to hop down and get back into chat.
Okay, honey. Well, I love you,
Love
and
you
I'm
guys.
real proud of you. Keep us posted.
Love you guys.
Love you.
That's a part of it that people don't understand, is like when you do something like that, regardless of what the outcome is, even if you're rejected and then something happens later on, you're going to feel better about it than you would if you hadn't have at least attempted to do
Right.
that. So
Exactly.
do it for
That's what people
yourself.
say. Yeah,
If
do
you
it for
can't do
yourself.
yeah.
You deserve to be at peace too. Like, a lot of people don't think that they deserve to be at peace, but you do. You deserve
We're
it.
the
And,
ones. I mean,
you
we're the
know,
ones left behind, right? So
right, exactly. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if I'd be able to like live with myself if I hadn't made that peace with the person that I did that passed away, because that person was a huge part of my life until something big happened and we fell out, you know. And I'll always be grateful that I just stopped and just went over there, you know, and just said the things that I was thinking. So you should really,
yeah, it
definitely,
really helps. I see Potty
yeah,
Mouth in the chat, and she's upset, and I just want to say sorry to her too.
yeah. Potty mouth. It's a shock. Like, it's a total shock to walk into that and you had no clue. So, um, oh, I don't know if I can play those tacos because I'm gonna get a copyright thing. Hold on. I don't think you're
Love you,
allowed to
Sin.
play them. Love you, Sen. Um, hold on. I want to play one of these, but I think I'll get a copyright thing. Oh, I'm just gonna try to find like one spot to play them in. Hold on. I might have to go through these taco and just clip a couple of them. Wait, maybe I could play this puppy one. Who doesn't love puppies, you know?
Yeah, one of my daughters got a little beagle puppy, and beagle puppies are like so freaking cute.
Oh, I
Some of
know.
them
I
in real
had
life, they're
one.
not that cute anymore, and they just bark all the time.
Well, my puppy's
They
not a
do.
beagle, but it's adorable. And yeah, puppies do grow up though, but my puppy, so cute. Okay, I think I stopped it on a spot where we can watch. I don't know what this is. It's just random acts of kindness. We're just gonna watch like one or two so I don't get struck.
Are pretty much the same in all creatures. For example, this dog was so upset, but once she found out her puppies are safe, she got more joyful.
Look at the puppy.
Litter of pups, I always look for the runt. That's always the one I want. I've always been that way.
Me too. I always like the little runts. Always. The runts are always the ones that end up being really strong though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find like another animal story. I just don't want to take their whole video because a lot of times if you just like do a little piece of it, you know. Okay, I'll go through and like make little clips of it. I don't want to get struck. Not today. Not today. Uh, Ash Rental that says hi. Good night, Sour Girl. Thank you for your video. Yes, we love puppies and kittens, and I'm about going to get down from here. I just wanted to give people like a place to come after that, and I am very, very sorry for everybody that's hurting. Kitkat will be missed. Um,
Absolutely. And if we can just remember, like, I say this all the time. I know my closer friends have heard me say this, but it really is a thing. Like, it's one thing to, like, bicker and argue back and forth because even families do that in real life, right? It's just
right.
because we're all different. We were all made different, so we're not all going to be the same, and that's just natural. But at the end of the day, we're all human beings. So just try to
Everybody,
remember
yes.
that.
Yes. If you haven't learned anything, like I hate this sides thing, but somebody from a mother, a sister, or, you know, a, a human being on both sides of the fence here lost their lives very, very recently. Just like life can be really short. You just don't even know.
Yeah.
So definitely give hugs to everybody and remind them that you love them. Jeff said he loves you, whatever your name is. Thank you for coming up, BTS.
Oh, he was asking. It's unbothered, Jeff.
Yeah,
You're welcome,
unbothered.
Amanda. Thanks for letting me come up, and I'll see you guys later.
See you guys later. I'm gonna lay down. I'm like drained now, but before I go, let me share one. This is where the live took place. If anybody's curious, this is where the live took place. For Kitkat, and if you haven't seen it, maybe you guys could go there and watch it. Here you guys go. Make sure you're subbed to One Win. Love you, Jeff. Night Tacos, Night Mellow One, Night Baddie, Night Angel. Love you. Bye, everybody. Thank you again for coming in, Kelly Green.